With new releases of gacha games like Wuthering Waves and just the exploding popularity of Honkai Star Rail, people have noticed that the rewards are significantly better than Genshin's and have used that as a reason to say Genshin could never, and use that as an actual reason to claim that the game is better than Genshin Impact. Now I present you to this video because that statement is extremely flawed. I've been going around seeing people on TikTok commenting Genshin could never, posting Genshin could never. Well, there is a reason why other games' rewards are so good compared to Genshin Impact. Please, if you do enjoy this content, please go down in the description and follow my Twitch and like, comment and do all that beautiful stuff to the video, and subscribe at the very end, of course, because I am planning to get a lot more consistent on my Twitch, so get there and be early. Now, to understand why all of these are better than the rest, we are gonna have to talk about the Genshin rewards themselves. It is notorious how bad Genshin Impact rewards are sometimes compared to like other games like Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, you know, all of those. When a game company releases a game that is extremely similar to another one, it really badly needs an extremely big selling point. This is how the game doesn't look like a copy and it looks just like a better version of the game and does an aspect of the game completely better than the rest. So any potential consumers will choose that new product over the old product. It is basic enterprise. And if you look at Genshin Impact, that game is fucking massive. It doesn't need to provide all of these extra rewards as a way to get people to come onto the game. It doesn't need to provide all these extra things, because by the end of the day, it is still like the biggest gacha game and is still probably making the most money out of all of its competitors, so it doesn't need to introduce that thing to make it, you know, better. The game simply doesn't need that. It will lose money if they give you more rewards. They won't gain people. And they know that, they're not stupid. They know that Genshin Impact players spend a lot of money on the game. They know that Genshin Impact makes the most money. So unless there's a massive decline or a massive outrage over rewards, nothing is ever changing. Trust me. Honkai Star Rail is the big culprit when it comes to saying Genshin could never. And that is simply because Honkai Star Rail indeed does give better rewards. Now I could be lazy and say they do it so they can get more players to come on it rather than Genshin and treat it like it's a better game than Genshin. And I'm gonna go with that point. Yes, that is true. You can't deny that. The game has simply better rewards, so it has a better look on the community, so more people will play it over Genshin. Imagine if it was the same exact pity system. Would that many people play it? No. They played it because everyone was saying, yeah, look at this. Look how much wishes you get just for playing, just for starting, just for logging in. This is how much you get. Look at Genshin. They can't do that. Genshin could never. And that's the whole point. It's the selling point of the whole game, that it's better to get like characters. It's easy to get characters, it's easier to get wishes, but you can't compare the two in the slightest. Genshin Impact is a massive game. It doesn't need all these extra rewards to get people to play the game. Enough people are spending and making the game money to the point where Genshin Impact and however, so like, well, we don't need to do this. We can just keep the game the way it is, honestly. Now I think it is fair to talk about a game that's from a different company, so I'm going to talk about Wuthering Waves for a second. This came out really recently. No one's talking about the gameplay. No one's talking about how fun it is. Everyone's talking about the wishing system. Is that a coincidence? It really isn't. They got the whole thing with the weapon banner where you can pick what weapon you like and you'll get it. There's less pity that you need to get a 5-star, like 80 instead of 90 like it is on Genshin. Everyone is talking about that and they know it. And that is exactly why they did it, because people then are talking about the game. They are actually playing it and they are testing it out and they're like, oh yeah, better rewards. I'm going to stick on this. I want to try this out. But people genuinely are out here and they think that Genshin Impact could never. Trust me, if they needed to, if they wanted to, they would. But they're not going to, because theoretically they don't have to. They're making enough money. They have enough players. They are satisfied and the game isn't really declining at a point right now. So right now, all the rewards don't need changing. Now, from a personal standpoint, yes, the game's rewards need to be better. Yes, other games have got better rewards. Yes, I agree. I'm not denying that in the slightest. But I think Genshin Impact just doesn't need to do that. The players need it, sure, but the game itself, the company itself, doesn't need to give out free stuff in order to stay afloat. It doesn't. And my conclusion from all this, Genshin could never is a really flawed statement to make, because any game releasing a company in that niche are going to try to make a better version of that wishing system. It's obvious. If it was shitter, no one would play, would they? Yeah, exactly. And now, thank you for listening to me, Yap. Have an amazing day and night. Like the video, comment, subscribe, and of course, check my Twitch in the bio description. I'm going to get live.